Hi, 2 years back, I used to think that content creation is just a trend. At that time, I was just studying and completing my master. So I was watching different creators that were creating content. They were growing, they were building an audience around them. So I used to think that this is just a trend, and everyone was following this trend. So at that time, I didn't know how it was helping them, how they were growing, how it helping them, how it was helping them in their growth. I didn't know, so I was just watching them and thinking the same, that it's just a trend. This is me, Adila, and this is my very first video to this channel. Otherwise, I'm 6 months old in content creation journey, so I have started my content creation journey in 2024, and I'm no longer going to say you that it's just a trend. I'm no longer going to say you that it's just a trend, because I have tried this trend and it's life-changing trend. So it's a trend, everyone should follow it. So I have started my content creation journey on LinkedIn. So I have quit there 2 times, and third time I'm consistent there. I'm creating content. So it is in written form. So on LinkedIn, I have started in written form, and it is life changing experience. And I'm there. It's been more than 5 months. You can consider it 6 months. I have been creating there and attracting the growth opportunities to my way. So when someone tell you that it helps you to attract growth opportunities, it doesn't mean that it's always about money. It's always about clients. So it's about shifting your mindset, your fixed or stagnant mindset, into something growth mindset or positive mindset. Everything starts changing. Growth happens in everything, in your mindset, in your perception, in everything. So you start learning new things. You start knowing that sky is the limit. You start knowing that sky is the limit, and the only limit you put is in your head. So I started my content creation journey. My first post was totally imperfect. I had the fear of rejection, criticism, and many more. So all are human beings, all have such fears. So I have started there, and I am no longer saying you that content creation is just a trend. I will suggest you, I 100% suggest you start creating content, because content creation helps you to attract your opportunities. For example, you are a business owner, you start creating content. When you start creating content, you will build an audience around your niche, around your business niche. When you build an audience, build and trust, and you start attracting your leads, your growth opportunities. So I'm not so it's no more trend, it's a must follow trend. You should start following it. So let's discuss about the steps if you are truly new person and content creation is just a new thing for you, and you have to start before. Content creation is going to change your life. You just have to invest your 6 months, and I will say you with 100% guarantee, you are going to change your life. You are going to change, to attract opportunities to your way. So when someone says that stay consistent for 6 months, create content for 6 months, it means that you have to stay consistent. You have to consistently provide value. So let's discuss about the steps to start a new journey, a content creation journey. So let's one of the first step is stepping out of your comfort zone. This is the most difficult part and challenging part. So I love my comfort zone, and I know you also love your comfort zone. Nobody want to come out, to step out of their daily life comfort zone, but those who want to achieve their goals, who want to excel in their life, and to build a life they want to build, and they have goals, big goals, they will step out of their comfort zone. When we try something new paths that are unusual, uncomfortable. So most of the new things are uncomfortable, challenging, but it's always rewarding. Let's talk about the second step. Second step is taking your first start. So taking your first start is as difficult, as challenging as staying consistent in your journey. You know what? Consistency is the most difficult thing. Consistency is the most difficult and challenging. So taking your first step is also the same. because when you take your first step, you have a lot of fears in your head that people will criticize you, and your family friends are going to judge you, and the expert there on this field are are going to judge you. I can relate with this feeling because when I have started on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn was totally first for me. I wrote my first post. When I wrote my first post, I had a fear of judgment, criticism. So when I wrote my first post, so it was totally imperfect. I had the fear of criticism as I discussed earlier. So I wrote my first post and just and put my laptop down, and just I was going to know that I was just going to know that one person in all the expert one person from my expert feeds are going to judge me, criticize me. What I am happy, nobody criticize me, judge me. So if you have to take a start, if you have to take a few start, you should take start even it is imperfect. My first post was totally imperfect. Even my next 30 posts was imperfect. Now I'm still writing posts. They are not perfect, they are better. So they are not totally imperfect, but they are better. They are getting better with the time. So you know what, I wrote my first post and second and continue, and I'm now much improved. So I know criticism, I know the fear of criticism, but the profile names ABCD are not much worthy to disturb my journey, my growth. So I've taken my first step. So first you have to do is that the comfort zone, step out of your comfort. Step you have to do is to step out of your comfort zone. Second, taking your first start. And third is the most beautiful part and my love part, is that knowing your capabilities. When you take a new start, a new journey that is challenging, uncomfortable, and feels imperfect, and have the fear of criticism, imperfections. So in that journey we started to know that how capable we are, how many abilities we have been gifted from God. So that's a point where we start believing, we will start knowing that how capable we are. So one of my favorite part is that you started to know that you have limited yourself to just one skill. For example, you are doing a degree in chemistry and you have just limited yourself to chemistry, and knowing that you are going to die with this degree, with this with doing, and with doing 9 to 5 in this field. So that's the point where we limit ourselves, our capabilities. When you try something new outside of your daily life and the routine you are following from the last 2 to 5 years, and are going to do in are going and you are going to and you want to go in that field, and somehow you try something new, you start creating content, you started to know that you are much capable. You can speak good in publicly, you can speak good in front of camera, you can you can do good eye contact. Yes, I'm doing good eye contact, I'm speaking well. Wow. So this is most beautiful. If you had told me 2 to 3 years back that I would be a writer, then I definitely would have laughed at you that what you are saying that I will never be a writer. So I'm the writer now. I have worked for my clients. I have written more than 200 plus posts for my clients and for myself. And I have started with just one imperfect post and one line that I can do that. That's why I have given myself a chance, and I'm growing in this field in writing, and I'm earning in this field as well. So this is my favorite part, when you know your capabilities, and you started to believe in your abilities, that you are more capable than you are thinking, because the sky is the limit. And the fourth part is the setting the momentum. And the fourth part is setting the momentum. When you step out of your comfort zone, you take your first start, you start believing in your abilities. Then then you come at a point where you start believing in your abilities, you start becoming confident that I can do that, I am capable, I can do that. So at that point you start making progress, and when you start making progress you start becoming confident, and where the momentum create where you start creating the momentum. For example, I have started, my first post was totally imperfect, then I wrote my second, third, continue till now. Now I'm confident at what I am writing, what I am formatting. I'm confident in my written draft, in my formatting, and people appreciate me, and my audience really appreciate me. You can go and check my posts if I'm lying. So um, at that point you start creating momentum. Now the momentum has been created, and I am writing for myself, for my clients, and things are going well. And the next part, and the most beautiful part, is that you start inspiring others. Wow, that's my favorite. That's also my favorite part. When you step out of your comfort zone, you start trying different things, and you start believing in yourself. Now you are confident, making up progress. Now the people around you that want to do the same thing, but they were not able to do that on that time, now you are inspiring them. They are For them you are an inspiration. For them you are an inspiration, and they are coming to you, please guide me, I want to do the same, I want to become a content creator, please guide me. So that's why your growth become unstoppable. So that's here your growth become unstoppable, and where you become an expert in your field, in what you are doing, in written form, video form, or visual form, in which form you are creating content, you become the expert, and you start attracting clients and growth opportunities as well. So I will say that wherever you are, even how small your progress is, I'm going to say you that wherever you are, how small your progress is, start celebrating each win and show gratitude how far you have come. Because we all wanted an instant and overnight success, and it's very difficult staying consistent and achieving little small goals each and every day. So never forget to show gratitude, and say that how far I have come. And people start comparing themselves in their journey with others, so at that point they destroy their growth, and they actually destroy their growth. This is not that good. You should start comparing yourself with your past self, and how much you have grown up, and how much you should more practice and give yourself a chance. So two things I'm going to say you that, not two things, three things I'm going to say you that avoid. One is perfectionism, and second is comparing yourself with others, and third is not staying consistent. Three things might destroy your three things might destroy your growth. Maybe it can destroy 100% your growth. Taking an imperfect start is far better than regretting later, or never starting your journey. So take your start, even it is imperfect, and start and getting better, even if it is imperfect and getting better with the time. So take your start, stay consistent. Consistency doesn't mean you have to be here for 5 to 7 days of the week. 3 to 5, it's okay. You have to be here for 2 to 3 times a week, for 8 to 12, for 8 to 12 a week, for 8 to 12, for 8 to 12 times, for 8 to 12 or 24 times a week. It's okay. But staying consistent helps you to build trust among your audience that you are doing, you are making progress, and you are an expert. And never compare yourself with others. So these steps helps you to step out and become an expert in content creation. So I will say you that I'm creating content, and I'm attracting growth opportunities to my way. I will say the same for you. I'm just going to wish you a good luck if you are going to start your content creation journey after watching this video, even if it is on LinkedIn, Twitter, even if it is in written form on LinkedIn, Twitter, or threads, or even it is in video form, YouTube, Insta, Pinterest, or even if it is in video form. So start creating and thanks me later. So and this is my very first video, so stay here. Thank you so much for watching at the end. And one last thing is that I'm a LinkedIn ghostwriter and personal branding expert on LinkedIn. If you are a CEO and founder who wants to build their personal brand to attract your business leads, or show you, or want to show yourself as an expert in your field, or want to build an audience, then just text me, then just DM me on LinkedIn. So just DM me on LinkedIn. I can help you in your branding journey. Thank you so much.